The sponsor of my stream and podcast is DistroKid. If you want 10% off on your first subscription with DistroKid, release your music to the world on every major music platform. Make sure to go to my website, andrewvanzark.com, and click on the discount link under the tab of DistroKid.
You don't know the power of the dark side.
Welcome to the Andrew Van Zark podcast.
Now you're listening with power. This is a spoiler warning.
Well, I didn't see that coming.
If you don't like spoilers, make sure to tune out.
Please hang up and try again.
But if you know what we're talking about, make sure to leave me a message on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, or tune into my next live show at twitch.tv/AndrewVanZark and leave me a message there on the chat. So let's get started and listen at your own risk. Welcome to the Andrew Van Zark podcast here on the Planet X radio station on your Star Wars hub, where we listen with power and discuss Star Wars related stuff, whether it is lore, video games, comics, cartoons, and the Disney parks. So let's get it. Here are 9 essential Cade Bane episodes of the Clone Wars and the Bad Batch to watch on Disney Plus. If you don't know who Cade Bane is, other than just the Book of Boba Fett, where most casual fans found out about Cade Bane. This was written by Kelly Knox on March 21, 2022. But before, a word from our sponsor.
Andrew Van Zark. Andrew Van Zark. Andrew Van Zark. Andrew Van Zark. Andrew Van Zark.
The sponsor of my stream and podcast is DistroKid. If you want 10% off on your first subscription with DistroKid, release your music to the world on every major music platform. Make sure to go to my website, andrewvanzark.com, and click on the discount link under the tab of DistroKid. So most of you might be wondering, who is that cowboy-looking character from Star Wars? He'll take on any job for the right price. That's something you gotta understand and gotta keep in mind when trying to understand Cade Bane. The bounty hunter flicks his toothpick to the ground as his other hand strays to the blaster to his side. Red eyes glare under a wide-brimmed hat, showing no uncertainty or hesitation. If Cade Bane has you in sights, you're about to be in a galaxy of trouble. We knew that this guy was going to be a very intense fighter, a very intense gunslinger, a very serious threat, said Dave Filoni in 2009. Cade Bane works for the highest bidder. I think he enjoys what he does. Now here is the list of the Clone Wars and Bad Batch episodes that feature Cade Bane. Number 1. The Clone Wars Holocron Heist, Season 2, Episode 1. The Duros bounty hunter made a big impression in Holocron Heist, as the second season of the series kicked off. The 3-part story, which takes place during the events of the first season, starts with Darth Sidious paying Bane to steal a holocron from the Jedi Temple. Bane has a plan. He always does. But Jedis aren't easily fooled. This is Cade Bane at his most cool and collected. Number 2. The Clone Wars Cargo of Doom, Season 2, Episode 2. The chase is on in Cargo of Doom. Bane kidnaps Jedi Master Bola Rapal to activate the holocron he stole from the temple. Anakin Skywalker is commanding a ship in pursuit. As usual, Anakin has an orthodox idea to board Bane's ship, but the bounty hunter is undeterred. The two clash for the first time in this action-packed episode. Don't miss the 0G battle in this one. Number 3. The Clone Wars Children of the Force, Season 2, Episode 3. After coercing Anakin to unlock the holocron, Bane makes a daring escape in Children of the Force. The holocron reveals the location of the Force-sensitive children across the galaxy. As the heartless bounty hunter sets out to abduct them, the Jedi use the Force to intercept him. The strong-willed Bane faces not 1, but 3 Jedis in an unforgettable scene. Number 4. The Clone Wars Evil Plans, Season 3, Episode 8. In Evil Plans, C-3PO and R2-D2 are on a shopping trip on Coruscant when they're targeted by Cade Bane. Bane needs the plans to the Senate building for his next job, and he knows the droids duo work with Senator Amidala. When the captured 3PO provides to be unhelpful, Bane apprehends R2 and finds the information he needs. This episode shows a glimpse of a rare smile from the bounty hunter, or a close as he gets to one anyways. Cause Cade Bane is a really pissed off looking cowboy character from the galaxy far, far away. Before we continue talking about Cade Bane and how awesome he is, and deep diving into the 9 episodes of the Clone Wars and Bad Batch that make you understand a bit more who Cade Bane is, or when he started to be shown on the screen, let's listen to the word of our sponsor.
Now you're listening with power.
The sponsor of my stream and podcast is DistroKid. If you want 10% off on your first subscription with DistroKid, release your music to the world on every major music platform. Make sure to go to my website, andrewvanzark.com, and click on the discount link under the tab of DistroKid. Now that we're back from the word of our sponsor, we can continue with the 9 episodes of Cade Bane to deep dive and understand him chronologically. Now let's continue here. Number 5, The Clone Wars Hostage Crisis Season 1, Episode 22. With the Senate plans in hand, Cade Bane recruits an expert team that is as merciless as he is. He's been hired to retrieve Zero the Hutt from the Republic prison. The mercenary moves with ruthless precision and once again proves that he's someone who will do whatever it takes to get the job done. Hostage Crisis, which originally aired at the end of the first season of the Clone Wars, marks Bane's first appearance in the galaxy far, far away. Number 6, The Clone Wars Hunt for Zero, Season 3, Episode 9. Obi-Wan Kenobi and Quinlan Vos are dispatched to find Zero the Hutt, who is hiding incriminating evidence on the Hutt cartel. When Zero escapes the Hutt cartel's clutches, both the Jedi and Cade Bane pursue him across the galaxy. Kenobi, Vos, and Bane face off in the incredible confrontation. If you want to see Bane wield a lightsaber, Hunt for Zero is a must-see. So don't miss out. Number 7, The Clone Wars Crisis on Naboo, Season 4, Episode 18. Cade Bane's next big job is an assassination attempt on Supreme Chancellor Palpatine. Obi-Wan Kenobi fakes his own death and disguises himself as an assassin to go undercover and stop the plot. The 4-part story culminates in Crisis on Naboo. Not only do Kenobi and Bane get a rematch, but the episode ends with an electrifying lightsaber duel as well. Number 8, The Bad Batch Reunion Season 1, Episode 8. Even after the fall of the Republic, Cade Bane is the mercenary you hire when you need a job done with no questions asked. When Crosshair tracks the Bad Batch on Baraka in Reunion, Bane takes his own move. He's been tasked with retrieving Omega, which aka I was so mad and stressed out when Omega was taken by Cade Bane. So if you have that kind of thing where you get invested in a character and then the story just gets really tense, you're gonna be really invested in this one. As Bane comes face to face with Hunter and the young clone, he brags, "I've taken down so many clones over the years." Loves Bane's standoff with some of the toughest fighters in the galaxy, right? You have to see this one if you want to see a nice confrontation. Now, last but not least, number 9, The Bad Batch, Bounty Lost, Season 1, Episode 9. It's Toto's 360's time to shine. Okay, not really. Come on. But Bane's ever-loyal droid partner gets a little time in the spotlight in Bounty Lost. And aka, Toto's 360 is actually a funny droid and kind of silly. He thinks he's a badass, but he's not really a badass. He's more whimsy and weak than he thinks. Omega uses him to escape when Bane's ships arrived at the rendezvous point. Yeah, because Omega on the prison, she tricks him into fixing him, and then turns out she was just using that as a diversion to escape. And then Bane is supposed to return Omega to the Kaminoans who hired him, but someone else has another idea. And here we see Fennec Shan, and then Shan versus Bane in the incredible showdown you've been waiting for. Don't miss the action-packed conclusion of this vital 2-part story in The Bad Batch. Now you have a deep dive guide on the episodes that showcase the blue-looking cowboy from the galaxy far, far away named Cade Bane, the famous bounty hunter. This was the Ander Van Zart podcast. If you have any thoughts or any messages that you want to leave me, go check me out on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Or my website, www.andervansart.com. And I'll catch you on the flip side.
Sayonara.
When you listen to Ander Van Zart, you listen with power. Now, you're listening with power. Ander Van Zart. Stream on every major music platform. Power to the music.